Hey. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I just look over at the chat? Wait a minute. I have to say, hey, Susan, we in the building. I said, wait a minute. I'm good. Hold on a second. Man, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Susan, hey, sis. Queen of Sheba, hey, sis. How you doing? I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am sorry I'm late. Y'all already know. I set the time and I even told myself, well, I'm going to set it a few minutes past so I can, make sure I'm on time. Of course, that's when I want to walk, skip, stare, look around. And now I'm on a rushing clock with him. I'm rushing with him like, oh my goodness, brethren. But I had to let him go so he wasn't over here giving me the funky two-step while I was talking, but he'll still do it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, how you doing? Marion? I was just talking about how just had me. He walking around. He's greeting the trees, greeting the plants, the bushes. I said, okay, bro, we gotta hurry this up. And 1 minute, y'all know how it be. 1 minute, I look, Doom, how you doing, bro? How you doing? You weren't in here earlier when I was giving out the love. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. You know what I mean? Thanks for, just like I do everybody on here, the one thing I do is I look at you for you. And I just go off what I feel. And that's what I ride until you show me something different. So I love that anybody does that for me. So it's love, bro. Much love for my Doom. I love him. And I mean it. I'm not just saying it. Let me tell y'all something. I stopped even sending my shouts out. And I hated to do it, but I stopped even sending my shouts out to content creators because I didn't want anybody to think right now I was only doing it so that somebody could see me and be like, oh, who's she? She's so nice. Let me come. But to me, it's not that easy when you subscribe. I might subscribe because, hey, I wanted to comment, if it's that serious and I had to subscribe and things like that. But at the end of the night, I'm subscribing because I'm interested. And I stay subscribed because I ain't gave up yet. I might not be able to, because when you like a lot of people, not just I like one and two of them, I like a lot of people, it's hard to catch everybody's everything. It is. So sometimes I got to stop and I'm watching them like 8 different movies. It's like, okay, this one. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Right here. We're gonna leave you right here because you're gonna leave a mark for me, YouTube. So I'm gonna leave you right here and I'm gonna go start watching over here. And shit, I'm 3 videos behind over here. I need to start catching up a little bit because that's who I am. Just like when I first subscribed to you and I didn't know who you were, I promise you, I go and watch from the beginning. I want to see who you started as. Who was you in the beginning? And then I'm catching up like a series. I'm watching it like a movie. And then there's moments where you're like, okay, fast forward past this movie. And then there's moments I can't. I got to rewind it because I need to see it again. But that's just me. How y'all doing today? How was Monday? Y'all, I went to go see the Woman King. Great freaking movie. Controversial story because, of course, they were a tribe that were selling black people. And they were selling black people before, many people were even doing that in the trade. And and they were selling on. So it's a lot of people who say, how can you glorify them? How can you, this? But I know behind everybody, we call him the king or queen, Elizabeth, all of them. There's going to be things that some people are going to say, how could you dare? I don't like, but at the end, it's just like a president. No matter how I felt about him, good or bad, when you say their name, you say President Bush, President Clinton, President Obama, President. You know what I mean? President Trump, that's who they are. They no longer, you know what I mean? So when you're a king or you're a queen, just don't say, who? Habibi? You're going to say King Habibi. You're going to say, oh, who you talking about? Elizabeth? Just Elizabeth? You're going to say Queen Elizabeth. So, but it was a great movie. It was a great movie, great acting. It really makes me happy when I watch any movie and I get to see when you're showing me people show me what they really look like. I don't want you to give me some Hollywood version of them, and then I go look at the people and I'm like, they don't look nothing like what Hollywood said they look like. No, I want to see what they look like. I want to know how they speak. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. But yes, y'all. Hi, how you doing? Then I went to TGI Friday. I kid y'all not. I got a surf and turf though. It was a TGI Friday surf and turf, and it was really just shrimp, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and it was supposed to be a 6-ounce steak. I kid y'all not. I had to take a video of it. I was like, is this for a baby? Like, is this the kids menu steak? Is this, you know what I mean? What you get for the shorties? Like, you know what? We're gonna put you in a big boy league, and you're gonna be eating steaks tonight. And this is for you. I mean, I was like, this is the tiniest steak I've ever seen. I said, I don't know if they put all this too much butter on the top of it, or the steak and the butter were damn near the same size. I was like, is this a steak bite? I don't know. But you gotta ask yourself, for $20.98, what, you ain't gonna get much. I mean, the shit, you're lucky it ain't $30.98 these days. 'Cause I swear, you go to the restaurant, like, let me get 5 wings. They ring you up 5 winglets. You like, whoa, baby, these are 2.5 wings. Because when I put this together, this makes 2.5 wings. This ain't 5 wings, and it costs more than 5 wings used to cost. It's a mess out here. It's a mess out here, y'all. I can't, but I had a good time. I still got to do my hair, as y'all can see, because I knew I wasn't going to have time when I got off this live. I knew it was really just going to be a wash and go. You know what I mean? I knew that doing my hair was going to be something either tonight or tomorrow morning, but she was going to get done. I wasn't worried, but I got the hair, I got the stuff. I just got to take the time, yeah? Hey, Queen of Truth. I love all these queen names. I love a queen name. This makes me so happy. I love to see the love. Hey, y'all, like I said, I made a hashtag for us, and that's the word sis. I know a lot of people, even myself, used to be like, stop calling me sis. I ain't your sister. I used to think like that. I ain't your sister. I ain't your sister. I ain't this. You ain't standing for me. You probably talk about me behind my back. You know, I thought a bunch of things. But when I'm saying sis, man, I'm standing with you. When I'm saying sis, I mean, I mean it. Like, I'm not here to stab you in the back. And even if we get into it, I'm not stabbing my sister in the back. And it's not just because she's my twin, she's my sister. So I tell people, I know what it's like to have a sibling. So I know if I'm calling you any name that I call my brothers, my sisters, you better know I'm standing somewhere better. I'm not just saying some shit. Sound good. What up, Joe? What up, Charlie? No. So I decided to make that word, what did that word mean to me right now? And about 2 weeks ago, I just thought it meant I'm standing in solidarity with my sisters these days, with women, girls, these little girls, the princesses, the queens. I'm standing with all of them, the bad bitches, the messed up bitches, the messy bitches. I got to stand with all of you for a minute. I got to come together and realize at the end of the night, we share something. That's big. Like I said, it ain't just childbirthing, because that don't just make you a woman, because many won't. But we share something. And even on the dark side of things that have happened, we share something. AAA. Hey, see us. But we share something. But the great thing about taking the word sis and putting it with a meaning that didn't just mean women, the men could hashtag it too, because they standing in solidarity with us too. They standing in a place to protect the outer side, so we could just be women. We could be sugar and spice and all this night. So in that, we standing in one. And you know, for me, the candle and the light, that's a symbol that represents this here kingdom. Because every one of us are a light, and that's the only way we're going to shine bright. And every one of us who ain't turned the light on yet, we got a candle. And we're using that candle for light to try to get through the dark. So that means we on our road. So that will represent us forever. Forever, as long as the king. And let me tell you something, because these are videos, the kingdom will stand past the time I live. So let it stand strong. Let it stand for something. Let generations later know that the fight you fought today was for them. And if they continue to fight it, it'll be even better for their future. Let them know that you really did care. And you really did know that it didn't matter what everybody else was. What were you? I can't talk about what somebody did wrong and I did it. And if I do talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it to down them like I'm better than. You know how some people get clean? And that's something they better than everybody under the sun. You say, you just been clean 3 months now. 4 months ago, you was stealing out my purse. But today, you telling me to put the weed down because it's a gateway drug. I'm going to need you to sit down. An addictive personality is a gateway. I can promise you that. You pick up anything, you have an addictive personality. You go, I have an addictive personality. That's why when I eat something I like or I taste something different, I like now every day I gotta have it. I don't know why I just gotta have it. Just make my day. And then one day I go to put it in my mouth and be like, I can't bear to put this in my mouth no more. That ain't sound good. I can't. My guttered mind. That's it. Because I'm probably the only person who thought of it that way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see what y'all say. That's right, Marianne. It's like, that's why I say, because some days I'm a candle. And I'm a candle in the wind. Y'all know what happened with a candle in the wind. Sometimes that shit go out. But see, I got the light on hand. It's on deck. So I'm constantly relighting it to remind myself, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, don't get too comfortable. You know, that's a song by Future. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable. That song charges me. Don't get too comfortable. Don't think, oh, you, because that's why sometimes I'm a candle. Because I get comfortable and that light got to blow out and remind me, like, oh, see how you was about to go right over there to the dark side? See how you was right there on the cusp. You was fiddling on the gate. You got a scratch on your foot, on your ankle, from when you jump back to the other side real quick. And then it's days I know I'm a light. And I'm on. I'm on. 24/7, I'm a light, though. But like I said, sometimes I'm just a candle. Because it's a process. It's what you're familiar with. It's how you defend yourself, protect yourself, make people know not to test. And you be thinking, why is people testing me when I'm telling them I'm not the one? Because then people testing they limit too. They can test how far they can get. Being a mess. Yeah. And sometimes they can start a fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm telling you, because sometimes I'm a candle. But what you got to understand is one day I realized, man, I'm a light. And all I got to do is turn it on. This whole time I've been burning down rooms with this candle. I've been having the candle go off and walk into a wall, stub my toe on the dresser. I'm messing myself up with this candle. The candle blowing out just when somebody else needed my light and I didn't even know how to shine it at that moment. And it's blowing out. And then one day I lit the candle. The candle, you know me, I lit that candle. And I looked over on the wall and said, I'll be damned, it's a light switch. I hit it. And it came on. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've been living like the Flintstones all this time with this candle. And the whole time I could have just turned the light on. That's how I look at my life. And I turned that light on. And at first it hurt my eyes, so I turned it off. I was like, I'm going to fuck with this candle a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Because that light too bright. Then what up, Heidi? What up, sis? I just seen your name down there. What up, sis? How you doing? How your Monday going? But yeah, and then one day I just turned the light on and said, oh, okay. Because I remember one time when I was just a candle. I mean, I'm talking about I was a candle with a wick that was real small. You had to dig some of the candle out just to light it sometimes because it barely had even a wick to light when I was that candle. You know what I mean? I remember I would worry, like if I was sitting and talking with somebody and they said like, oh, I don't be understanding how these people have kids when they're young. You know what I'm saying? You can't raise nobody and you ain't even, you ain't raised right, obviously, if you having kids. And I would get offended. Like, but not that kind of offended where you said something, that kind of offended where I felt shame. And that, you know what I'm saying? And you should never, as a parent, feel shame. If you feeling bad or feeling like you doing a little less, that means there's a spark in you telling you to do better. Don't use that spark to keep doing worse. So you keep feeling bad. But I used to feel like that. Then one day I said, fuck that. As soon as somebody says something like that, teenage moms made me sick. I used to tell people I was a teenage mom and I didn't get to get a check from 16 and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. But I know one thing. Had I not been a mom, I never even would have started looking for the light. I promise you that. When I was 15 years old, anybody knew me till I told them I don't want to see 25. Like, because this shit here is for the birds. It don't get no better. It's just dark and super dark. And it just got darker. And just when you thought you couldn't take no more, it said you gonna take this too. And then it's always somebody want to tell you theirs was darker. But honey, here's the thing. You telling me yours is darker, and I'm telling you I can't get up from mine. So all you should know is that something is weakening me, my spirits, my abilities to trust, my abilities to love. So shit. When I turned on that light, and and like I said, it's a process. The light didn't come on. I just became and I ain't Gandhi. I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a human being. And what made me more acceptable and noticeable is because I'm more relatable. Because I'm here saying what some just won't. I'm here to say when I was doing what I thought was my complete best for my kids, I was only thinking about the things, that material, that stuff, that way that you could, and the focus, because I didn't have it for myself, was never on the long run. Never on the things money couldn't buy. Never on this. And I had to start seeing it. I had to be able to deal with this is when I knew I started changing, y'all. You know how before, every time you told something, you could tell who made you like that, man. So many people, this person used me. I did this for this person. They ain't do nothing for me. Man, every time I reach out for everybody. I call everybody on their birthday. They always miss mine, forget the date. They was too busy. You could think of all that. When I started really working on me, I couldn't even see nobody else. I mean, I'm talking about down to the people who took advantage of. I couldn't see them because I saw that part of me that said, why did you stay? I saw that part of me that said, remember when you stayed because now you had to get them back. But even when you got them back, it never took from the fact that they got you first. Remember when you started missing out on your real friends because you were sitting around here trying to prove something to the fake ones. I can't get that back. And then I thought of my absence from my own self because it was so dark, I didn't want to live in my own head. So I did everything. I stayed awake till I fell asleep and didn't have to dream. I had periods when I was a shorty, I just drank. I smoked until you realize I don't even feel myself getting no higher because I'm as high as I could be. I done went out and inflicted pain on people, including myself, people I love, because I was just so fucking hurt. Why did it get me? I sat with people, and when my words could have been words of wisdom, I let them also be words of this destruction that they were living in, just like me. Then I had survival's guilt because I made it out and they went down. And I'm not talking about somebody I snitched and they went down. I'm talking about, you was drinking with somebody and y'all all was drinking because you was depressed, abused, whatever your reason was, because we was young. And when you got out of it, they were still in. And you just said, well, we don't rock the same no more, so I do me. And you never reach back because you didn't have a light. When you got a light, you can't help but reach back. Now, I tell people this one thing, even when I was in the dark, I tell people, I'm always going to reach for you the ways I can. I'm never going to reach in the way I know I can, because that's why most people dodge people, because they say they could do something they can't do. Now they dodge you because they know they can't do it. But I'm going to always reach for you, but I will never drown with you. And the only way I'm going to drown with you is if in the process of saving you, I did. But I won't go down it's like quicksand with you where I'm watching us gradually. Nah, I'd have to go because I saw you floating in the water. And I thought to myself, there's no way I could leave you there. There's no way I could leave you floating. And I see one little air bubble coming up, so I know you ain't gone. And even if you're gone, I got to get you out of there. I can't leave you floating like that. But if you think I'm going in quicksand with you, you got the wrong bitch. I'm gonna tell you, ASAP, don't let go of my motherfucking hand. I'll cut yours off. You heard me? Like, I'm not going down with you. But I promise you, if you have something back here that you love, when you go down, I'm gonna make sure there ain't nothing like you. And I'm gonna make sure everything I did ain't my buddies, man. When they would be absent from their kids. If I talk to their kids, you know what I tell them? No matter what, you're the best part of them. You're the best part of them. And just always remember that. You have a chance to be everything you want to be. And shit, it was times when some of us, because I just took that oath, I ain't gonna leave none of my people behind. It was times sometimes shit, people was slacking on being there. I was stepping up. And I realized when I was stepping up, I was stepping down from mine. To step up for somebody else, but it was nobody standing behind me to step up. Thank God for my family. Your village is whoever was there when you weren't there, when you were there, when you needed help, when you needed prayers, when you needed love. And we're a village up in here. And so because we're a village and we family up in here and we all royalty up in here, one thing we know is ain't nobody up in here perfect. And most of us got battle wounds from this war we've been fighting in this thing here called life. Most of us somewhere been judged because of something somebody don't like. You take your pick. It could be your hair, your color, your height, your weight, your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Your deformities, because people just pick anything these days. Your pet. I don't like when people have big dogs. I like little dogs. I don't like when people say, tomato, gyro. I don't give a damn. But there's some people that'll be just like, oh, I can't stand this stuff. It just bubbles my skin. Why, baby? It bubble my skin that you let your skin get bubbled by this stuff. Because I don't want it. Snuggle Bunny, how you doing? Let me get up in this chat real quick because I'm just Thanks for coming in and say, hey, wait, you something? What? Oh, Lord have mercy. Snuggle Bunny, I'm praying for you. For relief in all ways. When I tell you I was afraid that I was going to just... I'm telling you, this lady told me about dissolving Advil on your tooth. But then when I found out, I was like, oh, the pain. The pain. Oh, not being able to eat nothing because it'd be too hot, too cold. Oh, the fear of that abscess. Oh, you're in my prayers. You're in my prayers. Oh, and I'm so glad my abscess didn't, pop or nothing. But so I had, with the whole time until the medication was going down, I started thinking for a time, like, this is not going to go away. But those first few days, it was unbearable. It was unbearable. So much that I just can't even eat on that side of my mouth no more because of just thinking about, my prayers for you. Thanks for even stopping in, sis. I did a live one day, and I kid y'all not, half the time I was talking, I was thinking to myself, my ear feel like it's about to, man, I was literally making stuff to stop my ear because sometimes my ear rings. Oh my goodness, y'all. That just made my whole mouth start hurting thinking about it. Thinking about you being in that pain, I felt it. Oh, Lord, because I was just there. Y'all know, like a month ago. When I was down the street the other, like a month ago. Prayers, sis. Just thinking about it. What do? What do? Do I gotta get my ruler out? Y'all remember teachers could still hit you with a ruler, or is that just around the schools I went to? Anybody? Because sometimes you say, and people act like, well, I ain't go to Catholic school. I'm like, well, damn, was they beating kids in Catholic school? Because them be the only kids that seem to act like they teachers grabbed a ruler in them. And I used to be like, hey, did you have permission? Put your hands on me. I'm lying. I was more like, I don't want them to put their hands on me, so I want to be a clown when a substitute comes. Be a chaos. Hi. Be a chaos, my doom. That's what he gonna be from now on. He ain't gonna never be doomed no more because he's a B of chaos. He ain't lying. Just shorten the name. Just say JD B of chaos. That's all I want to see on your thing now. That's who he is from now on. Be a chaos. Hey, be a chaos. Because he always says something slick or dirty. And that's why I love him. I'm telling you, you talk to anybody about that Urban Dictionary, ooh, that go to. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Because some of it make me sound old, then some of it gonna make me sound like a prude, then some of them gonna make me sound like a. What you talking about, Willis? Uh-uh. I just watch what he doing. And sit there and be like, I have no idea. Do I need to? You know how you be feeling old when you gotta Google it? Somebody is sending you a message. Man, what the hell does that mean? I remember when I didn't know, what would it be? Oh, they would always say it like, it wasn't TTM, but it was basically like talk to me or something. Every time I seen kids posting, what the f- they talking about? What's up with all these letters, man? Like they always gotta say some old abbreviated shit. Like I don't know what they talking about. Wait, oh, that was what it was. I ain't even gonna lie. It was that TBH. Like, what the hell are they TBHing? Who is TBH? Is that some new gang? Do I gotta research the gangs, man? Because I keep my ear to the street. I'm still connected. I ain't never heard of the TBHs. Where they at? And I see they all over the states. You know what I mean? What gang is this? What star they on? I don't know. What's going on? What colors they wear? You know what I mean? Then one day my little godson and my son was talking. And he said, "Man, did you see how many comments I had in that TBH?" I say, "Oh, so you be TBHing too?" He's like, "TBH." And I was like, "Yeah, I be seeing that all the time, and I notice y'all shorties do it the most. You know what I mean? What's up with that?" He was like, "Auntie, that's to be honest." I was like, "Huh? What you mean?" He said, "That's to be honest." I said, "Who being honest?" He was like, "That's it. People ask you questions, then you got to be honest. So it's a TBH, but it gets you like people traffic on your page." I said, "Wait, what? To be honest?" So it's not a gang. Man, them kids hit the floor. They was texting people. "My TT just said, man, my mama just said." Just like when I came to them, it's like, "What's a meme?" They said, "A meme." I said, "Yeah, what's a meme?" They said, "A meme." So yeah, people are always doing them. You know, they have pictures of celebrities. They have pictures of people and stuff. They be doing these meme. Who's meme? They said, "A meme." A meme? I said, "A meme." They said, "A meme." I said, "A meme." What does that mean? Who made this shit up? Who said, "Hey y'all, I'm finna meme, put out a meme"? And then did somebody say, "What the fuck does that mean?" I don't know. I ain't call it a meme. And sometimes I slip up and I be thinking about a meme. And they be like, "Memes, that memes. Not memes. No memes. There's no memes in the building." I'm just that kid said, "To be honest." Yeah, I'm telling you, I had no, man, like if I, wait, I used to think LOL meant live out loud. I'd be like, they living out loud? Why? Is that what they say when they come out the closet? Like, I swear to y'all, I ain't gonna even make it up. I was like, is that what LOL mean? And I was like, man, I gotta get on this computer because some shit. Then I started feeling, oh, like I gotta get on this computer because this internet is wicked, yo. This internet got me feeling like I don't know nothing. And it'd be somebody older than me. Be like, oh my God, it's laugh out loud. The other one's laughing my ass off. Oh my God. And then there's the other one laughing my fucking ass off in case you didn't know. I'm like, oh, damn. So that's what you put so you don't have to curse? Then I was LMFAO all day, everywhere I went. Somebody say some shit. Oh man, I'm laughing my motherfucker. Now I'm throwing more letters in it. Laughing my mother. They're like, then you can't add shit. You can't be. I was adding other words. You know what I mean? I'm like, to be honest, what you think? They like, nah, it can't be all that D. You can't be changing the game. Once I do it, I want to. I need to know what the real question. To be honest about what? To be honest about how I feel about you. To be honest how I hate you. To be honest what I don't like about you. What's the to be honest or just anything you ask me? I need to know. Break it down for us, sister. I'm getting old. I'm 42. I'm about to be a trade piece. A 43. They ain't even got no guns called a 43. So that's how you know it's not even cool age. They ain't got nothing after. What's the 43? You know what I'm saying? It's just the age. So I'm older. So I don't know all this hip hop and hippity hop that the kids hopping with. You know, they sometimes they think that you're young and they get saying something like, "What the hell are we talking about? What are we talking about?" I told you one day I heard some young people say, "Yeah, something," and everybody peg, and I said, "What?" I'm thinking this is a sport. Man, they told me what it was. I said, hold on, wait. When do you even make conversations with people about some shit like this? When do you sit down with somebody and say, you know what? What? What's going on? They might not even make all packing. You know how long people's like, everybody back in everybody say God. I said, they do? Yeah, that hoe over there. Let me tell you something, man. People been saying that hoe, that skeezer, that tramp, that chili, that whatever they was calling her, that buzzard, that send off, that whatever they was calling her, right? I ain't really hear people back in the day just, I mean, even because when Dot came out, I was still young. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, motherfuckers wasn't running around that hole over there. When? Where? Were they doing that when she wasn't there? Because they wasn't doing, because I done seen hoes get respect. Well, you thought, hold up a minute. Is that the key to success? Please stop. Now everybody's saying it. I said, that hoe over there. These are the most proper talking about that hoe over there. It'd be like over, like that hoe over there. It'd be more like that. So wouldn't it be like a dat, I don't know, but it just I don't know. But when sometimes we talk, it just be a different way they was saying like that buzzard, you know when they buzzard. Oh, okay. She a head doctor. Say, wait, you talking about from her head? Oh, the head of your oh, just say it. I'm sick of subliminals. I don't like subliminals. I don't like when you go on one of these channels and they doing a 5-hour live about somebody. Now, here's the thing. They'll say, don't say their name because I don't want to give them no credit. But everybody in the room know who the fuck you talking about. So, I mean, you still giving them credit. But sometimes when you come in and you know, you'll be listening to a story and be like, okay, we talking about Just Doom. We talking about Susan. And then they'll throw in some shit. And then the pink one, you be like, the pink one? Who is the pink one? Who the fuck? Wait, they do some new characters up in here? This is somebody new. I'm looking around in chats for the pink one, but it be they talking about, you know what I'm saying? Man, just say, I mean, you'll have a 15-day laugh about it. Just say the names. I mean, that's me. I don't like subliminals. I don't want to hear a song, and when it go off, you tell me, you know that whole song is about Biggie. I can't tell. Because matter of fact, in the song, you said you was talking about a girl. So I didn't know how we made that him. Like, I don't like subliminal messages. I like just say it. What it is, what it is. You know, you ain't got to say it all rude and nasty. But just say who it is, who you're talking about. But don't talk about nobody to me and then tell me we can't say their name. Because if we can't say their name, then we can't talk about it. So if we can't talk about it, then why you talking about it? And if we ain't say their name, how do I know who you're talking about? Or is this just anybody? Or am I supposed to put a character to it? Am I supposed to randomly cover my eyes and just pick out the people I'm subscribed to and hope that's who you're talking about? But that happens a lot on here. Yeah. All subliminals. Oh, thank you, comments. I'll be hot. I love when y'all sending love to each other. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about, everybody doing these jaw dropping interviews. I'm thinking about for the holidays, maybe Thanksgiving or something. I don't know, because then I can help fill them up. I'm thinking about interviewing the dingo. I'm really thinking about sitting down and having a one-on-one like a Chris Hansen, but not him doing a Predator or nothing, but like a Chris Hansen sit down with this dingo and find out what is going on. How long, how long he plan to be on the run with this motherboard. Has he pooped it out? Did he really eat it? Did he regurgitate it? Does he still have the information? Did he look at the information before eating the motherboard? I need to know all of this. And then I want to know how he hopped them into our world and then left them here. That's what I want to know. And when I get all the answers to that, in the interview, I will definitely put the upload up. It'll definitely be posted. I would do it live, but I feel like it'll be so much going on that the dingo might get nervous and not want to answer all the questions in the chat. So that might have to be a sit down interview, just me and the dingo, one-on-one, me, the dingo, and lots of food for him to eat. That's why I'm saying the holidays is probably the best time for me to do that, That's the best time, because the kangaroo already let me know that if he's doing an interview, it has to be done. You know how back in the day when they did the interviews and they had the little black screen in front of your face and they disguised your voice so your sound is so different. So that's what the kangaroo. We already got that set. Now we've been filming that a while, but he gets real nervous, hops off. The last time I talked to him, he was hopping through Japan. I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So when he comes back, we will finish that interview. But he's nervous because he knows I'm trying to set up an interview with the dingo, because I'm just as shady as people on here. I get up with your enemies. I'm interviewing the dingo. I'm interviewing the kangaroo. You know what I'm saying? I'm all up in it. I'm interviewing some of the people that got kicked off of the elite 22 Jump Street team. I'm interviewing them all. I figure I might as well get my barber water on too, right? I might as well. So I'm getting the best interviews of the year, though. Who else gonna sit down with a dingo? You know what I mean? Me. Me. That's who's sitting down with him. It's already in the works. I'm just let y'all know that's already in the works. And I got some famous kangaroos. I got some things to say about this kangaroo too, and that's in the works. I got clips of that. Everything's laid out. It's laid out. It's definitely laid out. So don't you worry about it, Queen Sheba. I got it. See, everybody else, they've been busy. They've been booked and busy, and I've been taking care of the real shit we've been trying to figure out that'll get us to the bottom of all the shit going on that motherboard. Because Bella told us it was filled with the secrets of YouTube that could get people put in jail for life. So I got to get this motherboard. I won't stop till I have that motherboard. I promise y'all that. All I want for Christmas is that damn motherboard. I don't want nothing else. Don't cash at me shit if it ain't a motherboard. I promise you that. Or it better be the Uber fare to get to the dingo to get the motherboard. Other than that, I don't need nothing. And I told the dingo that too. But other than that, y'all, I'm glad you're smiling. Somebody wants to. Well, I don't know. He wanted it to be in the outback, but I told him, those surroundings weren't too safe for me. You know what I mean? I've been getting some real illicit calls from some kangaroo gangs out there in the outback. They say they ain't too happy with some things they heard I said. And I told them I did not diss Australia at all. Period. I got much love for Australia. Period. But when it comes to a couple of figures that I done seen come out of Australia, one was on 90 Days. What's that girl name? The one that was selling farts? Her, or whatever she was selling. Farts. I don't know. Wiping her butt. I don't know, but she was selling some nasty shit. But anyway, her. No, she wasn't even from Australia. I think she went to Australia, but then she just gave a bad name to it. But she went out there. I just didn't like it. And then what was the guy that was on there that she was going to see? He just gave it an even better name. That's what she went to go see. I don't remember, but it was Australia. So they gave me a bad taste right there. But I'm like, they don't make up the whole country. You know what I'm saying? They don't make it out. You know what I mean? And then came Bella. Then came Wanda. But yesterday, Heidi, you still there? Heidi, are you there? But yesterday, Heidi introduced us to someone who let us know, no, they don't rap Australia like me. I'm here to show you the good side. And I'm excited about that. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this moment. And the funny thing was the kangaroo already had let me know it was some good ones on here. He said, don't you dare think they rap in Australia like that. That's why the other kangaroos back there in the outback mad at me because they think everybody trying to say I got something against Australians. I don't. I don't. I grew up on Crocodile Dundee wishing I was in Australia. Okay? Okay? And that's for real. That ain't even a joke. That ain't even a joke. One day somebody told me, Australia don't even want blacks like that. I said, I don't care. I'm still going. That's how much I like Australia. And I still do. I love you, Australia. Please don't ever think I don't. But some of your representatives on here. But then I know some of my representatives on here, you know, and I ain't got black people, I'm talking Americans. I know they got you saying the same thing, so I'm trying to stop. Sorry, that was my message to Australia as a whole. And to the kangaroos in the outback. I'm letting them know. Because like I said, I told the dingo, if I do the interview in the outback, I'm liable to be jumped by some of these kangaroo gangs. They already let me know that they kicking me all the way back to America if they catch me out there. They already let me know. They let me know. And they told me if they see Terry Lynn, they doing the same thing. Because they saw that she had went and interviewed their cousins up in the zoo and they were not happy about it. Then they saw I posted the picture too. Them kangaroos is pissed. They almost got my whole doggone card pulled. You know what I'm saying? That's my card to sit, you know, to be a lawyer for the animals. They almost got it pulled. No, it's not being disbarred. It's not the same. It's worse. It's worse than being disbarred when they take that from you. But that's enough about this, y'all, because I really shouldn't even be talking about this on the internet. You know what I mean? Until I put the interviews out. I'm going to have to get away from this for right now. That's why I haven't even been talking about it too much. Because right now, I'm in the legal, you know, we're going through some legal stuff with each other. So I can't speak on it. Ain't that shit they say on the internet? Right now, we're going through some legal shit. So really, technically, I can't speak on it. You know what I mean? At all. At all. Even though I just spoke on and told you everything. Costco's. I love Sam's Club. I'm a Sam's Club. $6. Hey. Yeah, I'm a Sam's Club kind of person. Man, we've been going to Sam's Club since they opened. I love Sam. Only reason I only go to Sam's now, like once every other month, is because I'm not in my own place. When I go to Sam's, I like to go like once a month or once every 3 months. But I like to go to Sam's. I like Sam's. But I probably only go get like tissue and paper towels from Sam's like once every 3 months. Detergent, that kind of stuff. But I go to Sam's because I like to buy that big piece of salmon. From there, I like it's some things I'd like to buy out of there though too. See, I don't go to Costco like that to know like that like what they have better. Because sometimes when I go in, they like the same store. I just like Sam's better. Probably because I've just been going to Sam's so long. Wait, you give me the time of day? But you ain't gotta give me the time of nothing. I get more information interviewing a dingo and the kangaroo. Oh, you go to Sam's Club too. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, honestly, when I'm trying to think. Okay, I can think of 3 different Sam's Clubs. So there's one down the street from me on North Avenue right now that I can think of close. Well, in the areas. There's one right here on North Avenue. There's one on Sir Mac. No, that ain't even Sir Mac. That's like 31st and Cicero or something like that. There's one over there. There's one out south on 95th. So that's three I could think of just off the top of my head. Sam's Clubs, right? I think there's one. No, that's a Costco. On Sir Mac. Past Oak Brook. But yeah, so I can think of all those Sam's Clubs. When I think of Costco's, we got one on Harlem that I could think of, a little bit past the mall, a little bit past Cermak. And then we got one, like I said, on Cermak going toward, like past Oak Brook and stuff. I could think of those two Costco's. So when I think of which one is always closer to where I'm at, it's gonna be Sam's Club too. So I just like I said, I've been going to Sam's Club since I was a teenager. I remember being in Sam's Club when I was a freshman in high school with my mama. So that's how I know I've been going there forever. Oh yeah, that's right. You had to go right 800 miles. No, I wouldn't have. I love a good refrigerator I can raid. I love going to somebody's house and they cooking all the time. Like, oh, I'm coming. Oh, you go to both. See, like I said, I've probably been to Costco's in my life about 5 times. That's what I'm saying. I've been to Sam's Club literally a million times. But I mean, I've literally been to Costco. But then I tell you, people will be like, I go to Sam's Club over Costco's, or I go to Costco's over. I'm like, I mean, I go to Sam's Club because I over it because I go more, but I can't say that Costco is trash. Because it's not. It's basically Sam's Club. I guess Nino decided he's gonna fully lick himself while we sit here and talk. Oh my god, he's just so nasty. Like he's just so nasty. I mean, he's having a full. And I mean, he's just looking at his whole body, but I mean, it sounds like he's eating himself. I mean, what is he over there doing? He is something else, yeah. He is something. Oh, you know, H plus M equals C. You know it. You already know that equation will be stuck in my head for the remainder of my life. Oh yeah, dude, gonna be the digger. Oh wait, we can't say that out loud. Did that take away from? Oh yeah, that. I'm telling y'all, let's laugh. Tired of fighting, and we fought enough. Shit. And I hate a fight that don't get no resolve. I hate a fight that just keep on going, like never end the story. I'm like, oh, now I'm tired of it. I don't even care who wins. I hope y'all fight each other both to the ends, so we could at least not have to hear this shit no more. Damn, what do it take? Shit. Oh, I know how Six Balls got her name. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Six Balls link is dropped in here. Let me see. Is it dropped? Is your link dropped in here, Six Balls? I don't see it. Oh, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. Hey, BT, hey, sis. Yeah, I'm still here. Well, no, I'm not still here from this morning. No, no. I done went and saw the Woman King. Went to TGI Friday. Came back, took me out. Now I'm up here talking crap again. Talking crap again. Oh, whoa, he got a lot of food. Oh, okay. No, I wanted to. Here, I wanted to make sure I was subscribed. That's why I was really looking for your link too. Oh, when I started this live, and you know what? I'm doing good because I said I would come in here for an hour. Because, like I told y'all, when it comes to the night, I try to I like to watch people and lay down my doggone self at the end of the night. Because then, otherwise, I get my brain too up and I'll be wide awake. And then I don't want, because I know if I stay up, I'm going to start doing my hair. And if I start doing it, I'm going to finish it. I'll just rather do it tomorrow. Like, I really don't even want to get started because then I'm going to regret even getting started. Oh, shit. Oh, you know, I am so bad with this. I'm gonna do that. Man, do this every time. Okay. Nina, leave that alone. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. No more blind sound. Oh, that nobody's supposed to be in here. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Look, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, here we go. What? Weird clock. Yeah, I tell you know what? I so have to start coming in this thing. And because one thing I have to do is memorize and with my eyes. Okay, maybe it's in here. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to. But yeah, here, let me talk while I do this. But yeah, no, like I said, BC, when I came on, I said, yeah, I said I was definitely gonna try to come on for an hour, maybe an hour and a half tonight. Because like I said, I came on earlier today, and then I came back. But I always say days when I'm at home, I definitely want to come on at least twice. And then I know it'll probably be my anniversary day. I know I definitely want to do a super long one, but see, I know me and like with my attention span. So even after a while, I'm gonna have to cut it and then come back. Then I'm gonna try, cause I could do it. I could do it. Give me some food. Some look, I had to have some snacks. You know, of course, we're human. We gotta take bathroom breaks. But I can do it. And shit, if that's what people gonna do anyway, the people kill me. They be like, people be on last 5 and they don't use the bathroom. That's what you think? They must got a They must have a bladder of a of a warrior. Cause trust me, it ain't that easy though. And then I got a baby bladder, so once my bladder feels like it has to go, oh, it's over. Then it's just gonna get worse and worse. That feeling of having to go. So no, thank you. Wait, what the heck? No, I'm not editing the name anyway. Oh, I tell you, these guys suck. No, they don't. Let me not say that because at the end of the night, they still work. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm just wondering. Dr. J. All right, I'm gonna have to play with that. I'm sorry. I hate to keep y'all in this silence. But sorry, I gotta get better with my YouTube studio. The first thing I had to start doing was just getting comfortable and realizing that just be yourself. Because some days, I kid you not, I would be worrying at first, like, okay, I want to talk about this, but I just really don't want to. And then I'd worry about what I was going to talk about. And so that's why you got me to get to a point where I just was like, let me put on music. And see, music is my life. So music helps me to think. And sometimes I literally put on the music, and as soon as it come on, I already know what I want to talk about. And that's where I go from there. But it took, that's what I said. I applaud anybody who do this because it's not as easy as people make it seem. It's more than just you came on a camera. And when you're in such a world that's so, the internet is so judgmental, it's so rich. I never seen so many people who don't want to be judged, that judge everything you do, everything you say, everything you wear, every way how your house lit, what your background look like. But what was the color of your bra? You'd be like, people are just too invested in nothing. In nothing. But yeah, so I had to get used to all that. But now I'm like, I really have to start working on not only no understanding my studio completely, but learning how to use some of these tools, because I can take uploads and change them by doing them inside of my studio instead of, but it's all a process. First, I had to get used to the pattern of realizing I need to every day put something on. So whether it's a live, whether it's an upload, because to me on a good day, I'm gonna put up a live, an upload, and a short. You know what I mean? But you have to put something every day. So I had to get myself used to that no matter what's going on. Even if you're suffering from loss, even if you're feeling like this, slide, what up, sis? What up, my sis? But I had to get used to all of that. I really did. I had to get used to I had to get used to all of that. And so like I said, it's a process. But now as I'm hitting into this line, it's like there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting better. That's why some creators, you watch them and they building, but I don't see no building in what they doing. You know what I mean? They still aren't even, figuring out anything. They ain't so much as got a light. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't position nothing's improving. So I do want to step everything up, because it's also a process of learning and watching yourself and realizing those things. How even if you heard crystal clear, how you could be heard better and clearer with a good mic, just all kind of stuff. So I really want to, like I said, I have equipment. I have some equipment, and like I said, it's in my stuff, and it's not coming in here. I'm not setting complete up shop in here. I don't care if I'm in here for 18 months. I won't complete it like it's forever. Like it won't be that for me. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, shoot, I gotta get to working on that. Like I have to start taking an hour every day because of my eyes and not just being blind. I literally, when I first started coming on ambulance, girl, he says, when I first started coming on, I would do stuff like just sit and look at the screen. So I know where the button was for the camera, the mute, things of that nature. Because sometimes when I'm trying to steer and go back and forth, I'm like, oh shit, this is a little too much. So sometimes just learn a part of it at one time. Then, today, guys. So I got these glasses. I didn't show this to y'all earlier. I can't wait for my other ones to come. So these are migraine glasses, and they are completely blacked out because they're migraine glasses. So even when I put this on, I definitely can't read a word that's on there. Like it's blacked out. But here's the problem. You see this? So even when we were in the movie, when the lights kept changing in different parts of the movie, even though it's blacked out here, that light still was coming from here. So now it's even worse because it was making my eyes look over because that's where the light was. So, this is better than the last couple of days when I had no glasses. So it is good for that. But I can't wait to get my glasses that are like mine. So these are nice. These cost more than my glasses cost when I buy them on the thing. But yeah. No. So yeah, like I said, the movie was a lot to my eyes today. So they are feeling a little usky today. This evening. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How could I get out when everybody come in and say hi, hi, hi? And you know that mean I gotta say hey, hey, hey. Mm. I'm telling you, oh, I keep thinking about that too. Snuggle Bunny, I mean that abscess. Oh, that was so painful. I had never had an abscess in my mouth before in my life. And just thinking about that pain got me I can't stop thinking about it. Oh, I don't even put my tongue on that side of my mouth. Wait, what happened with my slide? Oh, wait, what? What did you hurt? Oh, your wrist. You just got a real bad sprain? Oh. What did you like fall and try to catch yourself? Because every time I know somebody who sprained their wrist real bad or broke their wrist, it was either trying to catch themselves backwards from fall. That's why they say sometimes it's better to just fall or try to catch themselves and broke their wrist. I know somebody did that like 2 years ago, slipped on some ice, tried to catch themselves and broke their wrist. But they broke their wrist. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that pain is a lot. Oh, y'all, I am sending out healing vibes, good vibes. Oh man, it's a lot of pain to and that kind of pain that you can't sleep in. Can't sleep with that abscess. You can't sleep with that wrist. Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. When you think about certain injuries, it make you cringe. Like I said, my mouth been hurting since we started talking about it. Mm. So now my hand gonna start hurting too. Okay. Oh, so I know it's a strong one if it was on for that back, because that back pain. Oh, that back pain, T-pain. Oh, ambulance girl, how you doing, sis? Oh, I love me some music. Wait, you thought I was gonna sing? Oh, man, let me tell you something. I had a 13-pound cyst sit on my bladder. And ever since they removed that cyst out of my body, I kid you not, my bladder is weak. So I can literally go to the bathroom and then come back and feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. But really, I don't. So I know you really don't have to go. But I'm gonna feel like I do. And from the moment I do, if I drink anything, I am going to be, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I drink beer. I do. You know what I mean? And I always think I don't even know why I even bother drink so much as a sip of this because now it's really giving me a baby bladder. Hmm. That's what 10 units is? I thought it was a painkiller. Nerve pain is something. Oh, nerve pain. Yes, I had a 13-pound cyst. That's a fact. That is not made up. I had a 13-pound cyst that ruptured. And the first cyst I ever had was an 8-pound cyst. And that 8-pound cyst inside of it had hair, a tooth. It had a tooth in the cyst. It had hair. It had like particles like that. But you know, in the cyst, it'll be all kind of stuff. And then they put it on a table and take a picture of it and give you a picture of your cyst. But my second one, like I said, they ruptured. They didn't give me a picture. They removed my last ovary and my other fallopian tube, as they did, and they spared me my uterus. And so it sent me, by the time I was in my early 20s, it was sending me into menopause because my body was confused as shit. And you think that I had enough hormones. And everybody say that you're so young, you should have enough hormones. But they're not realizing that in my young lifetime, before being 21 years old, in my young lifetime, I had 3 children. I had an 8-pound cyst, cancer in my ovaries, and a doggone 13-pound cyst. So my hormones were so off of the whacker meters. I mean, up, down. I don't even want to talk about it. And then I wanted, you can't tell me luck got me through, because I was having things that stuff will have you. You know, when you think of your hormones when you're young, I thought your hormones determined if you was horny. You know what I mean? I didn't realize how your hormones can have you in a whole full depression. It can have you crying at commercials. It can have you growing hair out of your chin and out of your chest. And I'm not talking about like a whole head of hair, but like pieces. Don't get me started. It can change how you sleep. You can have the worst hot flashes and night sweats I've ever had in my whole life. It could change how you feel about your whole self. I mean, just really, I learned my hormones and how powerful your hormones are in your body. And why, when children are going through that time when their hormones are changing, they change so drastically. And so it taught me a lot. Taught me a lot. Everybody love your name, Six Balls. I have to know about this 13-pound poop. I have to know. I have to know. Because sometimes I always think, Nina, when he take a poop, I always think if you pooped in the toilet, you'd stop it up. He said if we talking hormones, no, we're not talking hormones. Wait a minute, but you got to know, when it comes to hormones, that's not a woman thing. You have hormones. Men have hormones. We just have a different hormone, and that's why when some women start going to things and some, because we all have hormones. Hormones we all have is a part of the makeup of the body. A hormone ain't a women thing. Mm-hmm. Just our hormones are thrown by different things that we have that y'all don't have, like babies and stuff like that. Cycles, things that y'all don't have. Now that's the conversation run, because I'm running with you. I tell people, let me tell you something, I haven't had a cycle since I was 20 years old, so it's really a conversation I don't like to have, but I know it's a part of the circle of life. But I've been out that conversation. Booney, I don't talk about it, Booney. Six balls again. Oh, I'm good, aimless girl, because you know what I know? I made it. I made it. Yes. Dude. He said, I just can't believe he said, we talking hormones. I'm out of here. Oh, yeah. That's the word. That's the word. Look, it'll make you rub like, oh. And it always just one. Like, and everybody different. But like I said, I remember when I was young and I thought if you saw a woman with a little hair, you thought, but you never know like what is going on with the hormones. You know better, you do better. Some people know better, do wrong, we want you to do better. You know what I mean? Such is life. I swear I'm gonna have to sit down and have me and Heidi tutorial of this. I just gotta play with this shit she told me. I got to. I wish I could just set it up and then just stay like that. Then I went that way I don't have to remember. And today I came jumping on because I was telling Sue I didn't even know if I was gonna go tonight or not. Oh, and everybody, did y'all notice that that Emmy Lou done been in the comments lately? I said, ooh, that mean we getting closer to getting her back, y'all. I love to see her presence. I've been missing us so much. He got 14. He's Sybil. Y'all remember Sybil? Sybil had like 14 personalities. Doom, you Sybil? I mean, be of chaos. I forgot. You're not Doom no more. I mean, you just be a chaos. 14 different personalities. Hey, I seen you down here, and was down here stretched out. I guess he licked himself enough. Now he was down here stretched out. I always know when he gets some good rest because he's like a human. He be stretching himself out just to get up and move. I said, oh, he actually really chilling. He really has a good one. That's a good boy. Nino's so silly. I'm gonna have to film it. I swear. Sometimes I be listening to my headphone. If he lay that, look, you can't even say it. And if you start dancing to it, he get all excited. Look, his tail going down. If you just start dancing, like he your dancing partner. You like to dance? I shouldn't have got him up. Cause now he gonna be in. Now he gonna be sued. He said, "Let me get on your nerves." Now I was down here laying down minding my business. He got to do too. Wait, what is that noise? Y'all hear that? I don't know what that is. It's like a whistling noise. I don't know what that is. Thank you for dropping these creators in here. And the chizzy at. Support and love go a long way. Get more bees with honey. And that's what I'm about. I'm about this in networking. It's funny, people go against each other and you getting people more attention than you could supporting people that you want to support. I'd rather do it the other way, shit. Because there are people I see around and all over YouTube. What people do is, I can't stand you. Then as soon as you get into my enemy, I love you. I don't love you. I'm you know what I'm saying? Come on, fuck that. If I'm saying I mess with you, I fuck with you, I like you, I subscribe to you myself, I'm supporting. You come in here, we definitely. That's like walking in a club and you a celebrity. You could be a small celebrity or a big celebrity. They're gonna announce you on that thing. We got Chicago's own Pookie Nookie in the crowd. I was on an airplane. I literally got the record. I was on an airplane, and you know what? They from my city, so I'm happy for them. When I was leaving Georgia, and I got on my flight with Delta, Chicago State's they volleyball team. I didn't even know they had one in Chicago State. But anyway, they was on the plane. And when they were coming on, they had just came from winning a game that they had played out there in Georgia. And when they said they school, when we got on the plane before we took off said, let's give a hand to, because we were going to Chicago. They said, to Chicago's own, Chicago State's girls, you know what I mean? And they sat them, gave them a hand. Do we really have to? There's some people who's like, what the fuck is Chicago State University? Because even though it's a university, we all know, but I ain't gonna lie, you wouldn't believe it if I said it. Like, I look at Chicago State, even though it's not one of the like a black college. It's right there on 95th and King Drive. That's where Kanye West's mama used to teach. She's very popular. They got a little building named after her and everything up at the school. But Chicago State was always a school that made me happy because you always saw, all different nationalities go there, but you always saw black people from the neighborhoods going to school there. And always, so it's a college right by, you know what I mean? And it's, like I said, so that's how I am in here. You come on, we're going to announce you. You know what I mean? Because it's really up to the people what they do with it. But I'm supporting because I support you. Just about every content creator that comes into here, I'm subscribed to them. I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know what just happened with my eye, but as you can see, it just out of nowhere. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, out of nowhere, it just went. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, like I told y'all, it's been just a little thrown off since I went to the movies and the lights on and everything else. But I can tell by my eye, today is not Nino. My eye is just giving me the signal that it's time for me to go rinse it put this steroid in it and call it a night, let it rest. I think the movie just was a lie. So like I said, it's just a case of, so right now all it's doing is it's gonna keep tearing itself, closing itself to tear up. I'm okay, Papa. I'm okay, Papa. I'm not crying. Hey, you have people thinking I just sit here and cry, but if you think anything wrong with me, here you come. He like Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. He just goes straight into it. I mean, I love it though. I love it though. I guess once upon a time he know I felt like I wasn't protected. He said, "I got you. I'm gonna make you overprotected." He said, "You thought you, Bubba, that's mine, boy. I didn't put nothing in there. I can't even open my eye. I can't even open, Bubba. That's you in the mirror, and that's you on the screen. You know that because you're looking at me, but that's you in the mirror behind us." But I gotta tell you something. My eyes bother me. Y'all see how my life is? Y'all see how I gotta live? Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all think it's all bread and butter? White picket fences over here? Huh? You see that? You see my eye? My eye cries. I should get me a. I'm going to get me a teardrop tattoo. For the tears that's coming out my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Can you get one with me? Can we get matching tattoos in the eye? We'll talk about that off camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you. You know, he don't want to give away his secrets. You know, he don't like. Okay, what you gotta say? Something? You want to tell him God bless you, good night? God bless you, good night. That's from Baba. Baba's letting you know, and my eye is telling me, and now that I rubbed Baba, I can't so much as put my hand by my eye. So I know it's me to cut it short tonight. But I will be back in the morning. I know in the morning, Rimrock goes live in the morning. He does a morning show. There's a couple of lives that go on in the morning. So I plan to somewhere. It depends also when I wake up in the morning. I go off my eye on what I'm gonna do. So that's how my morning usually starts. If it's a day like if I had to work or something like that, trust me, I get up a lot before it, just so I can try to make sure I'm at a point where I can use it when I walk out the door. But yeah, so like I said, depending on how my eye is, if I wake up and my eye is just fine, I get it adjusted, I'll set it for early. But other than that, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and rinse my eye. Bub is just he thinks something going on with me, and it's not. It's just my eye is bothering me. Bub, I promise you, that's it. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna keep getting distracted because I want to rub my eye. See, it's not tearing out, but I want to wipe my eye, so I need to go rinse it. Oh yeah, because it's gonna keep on. Even when I try to look at the comments. Oh yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for giving love to each other. Thank you, Susan, for being in the building. I know you got to get up for work in the morning. Everybody have a good night. Love you, and to everybody on the replay, thanks for coming and checking us out. Do not forget to click that like button, y'all. Do not forget to click it, just so I know you was up in the building. Let me know you was in the building, even if you ain't coming in the room. Come on in. Come on in. I told you right here ain't no budget, so you just sitting on the throne. So just come on in, say hello. I promise you, we don't bite and we say hello. We got manners around here. At least when we come here, we show our manners. You know, that's it. We do. We all do. We wear the crown in here, and you do too. That's how I know you coming in. And hey, if you're sitting back because you know you can't come in and do that, I respect you for that too. Other than that, y'all, I will talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Crazy Cat Mama. I just saw that with my eye. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. I'm getting out of here. Thank you. I'm fine. Like I said, I went to the movies today, and that screen just did a lot to my eyes. So I keep going. Like it just had these moments. Ever since I've been at the movies, it just keeps having this moment where it just tears up, and it's just bothering me to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my eye and let it get some rest. So I'm gonna go rinse it, give it some steroids, and I'm going to get some rest. So y'all have a good night. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It's only a day away. Tomorrow. Bye.